Morning. Let's do our oracle read for the day. Love partnership number 26. Black Kyanite, set strong boundaries. All right, and take a moment. Love partnership. It's a time when a romantic relationship is about to enter your life. Perhaps you are single and you are about to meet a special someone. Or maybe your current relationship is about to progress to a deeper level of understanding and commitment. Either way, love is just around the corner, provided you believe. In the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on what you have to offer rather than what you'd like to receive. By doing so, you will attract a mutually loving relationship that serves both parties' needs. Remember, you must believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any limiting beliefs or negative thoughts you may have about love. So love and appreciate yourself as you are today. Embrace your imperfections and be assured that you are worthy of love. Your loved one will appear when you know without a doubt that you are lovable and deserving. Black Kyanite, which is about setting boundaries. Creating strong boundaries enables healthy relationships. However, sometimes that requires saying no when the people in your life ask things of you. It's important for your own self-care to separate your own needs from those of others as part of your day-to-day routine. Instead of giving to others until your cup is empty, set limits to ensure you have enough love and energy left to nurture all your valued relationships in a healthy way over the long run. Resist any feelings of guilt, stand strong in your power, and own your boundaries. Question, ask yourself, what boundaries do you need to create? Which are non-negotiable for you, and where can you be flexible? All right, so the take a moment card, at the bottom of the card, it says, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Okay, and further, Spirit has given you this card to advise you to have patience. Trust and know that you'll receive the divine guidance that you truly need. Start by asking your inner guidance, should I proceed with the decision? Then ask yourself, how do I feel about this decision? And finally, if I make this decision, how will I feel about it in 3 months, 6 months, or a year from now? Remember that your inner guidance is a part of you. So use all of yourself whenever you feel you need a little assistance or divine guidance. You don't always have to do it alone or relinquish your power to someone else when it comes to making decisions for yourself. Trust and have faith in the wisdom of your soul. It is and always will be your most valuable resource, one that's always there and waiting for you to ask for guidance to ensure the best outcome for you. Okay, so some of you may be single and hoping for a relationship or the perfect partner to come into your life. Now, this is in your ether right now, so but there's still a little bit of work to do. So taking a moment and knowing what you want to receive and what you feel you deserve, because if you have any setbacks as far as like insecurities, you still feel like you're unlovable, those are things we need to work on. But you also need to make sure that you know what your boundaries are. You know, that's knowing what you want and what you deserve is about boundaries. So knowing what you want kind of sets up that that expectation of where your limits are. So knowing that what you will, you will receive and what we won't receive into your life. So making sure you're, taking that time to put out the good energy and positivity and desires and expectations, and knowing what you will put up with and what you won't put up with, what you want to come into your life and what you don't want to come into your life. So you're not creating the same cycles and patterns. Now, if you do have someone already in your life, this is an indication that there needs to be some boundaries put up. You're allowing them to either like walk all over you or to take too much control of your life, and you're kind of left to where you're feeling maybe a little out of control, or a little like you're being too controlled, or like you're just not having a say-so in maybe some certain areas or aspects of your relationship. So setting boundaries and making sure you're taking time for yourself, that you're not just doing things for other people. Some of us are wired to give, but you may be giving from that empty cup or nearly empty cup. So setting the boundaries to where you are taking time for yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself, so that when you are giving into that relationship, that you aren't exhausting yourself and bringing your energy way down, because that just puts out the energy of negativity and of lack into your environment, and then that's creates that constant cycle and pattern. So it's being aware, taking a moment, being aware of what's happening in your love life, in your relationship, and what you are lacking and what you need. And being able to communicate and verbalize that, so that the other person doesn't feel like they're being ignored, or so they're not taking it in a negative way and just saying, hey, I need time for myself to re-energize and fill my own cup, because I'm getting overwhelmed and I'm not able to give you what you need if I am coming from a place of emptiness and lack. So let's pull a couple extra cards and see if we have some supporting cards from the tarot in this. All right, so we got the Ace of Wands. So it's about a new cycle, so about new love possibly coming in, or a new way of making sure that you're taken care of before you give. So expanding your energy field so that you can give from a place of being full of energy. So taking that moment and using that time to be able to give more. So like I said, setting a new cycle, a new beginning in the relationship, a new beginning for you, or a new beginning coming your way as far as someone coming into your life. And we also have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is about being perceptive. So it's those swords are about it's like a mental aspect of yourself. So making sure that you're paying attention to details, so paying attention to the situation. Yes, you are an independent person, but people are asking things of you, and you're needing to set those boundaries. So making sure you're not getting, so when the Queen is, if her cup is empty, she would become bitter and kind of tuck things down. So like I said, being able to communicate. So take the moment and being able to communicate with the people around you, so they know what your intentions are. So they're not getting in their head about where you're at, because things have changed. So just being perceptive and presenting yourself in a way that is received in a positive manner. So this could be, if it's not about a relationship, this could be like a partnership, like work-wise as well. So that way you're, if you're needing to change things about how the partnership is going, maybe you're putting out too much and maybe they're lacking in the work field, taking the moment and making sure you're being professional about communicating what it is that you need in order to make the work environment successful. So The Queen is about, she's very intelligent, so she's able to be, perceive what's going on, but also she needs to take the time, like I said, to set the boundaries and making sure that it is an equal giving and receiving, so that her cup doesn't run empty and that she's not worn out and becomes angry and bitter. So this is all about setting new boundaries. You need to set this new cycle in your life so that love does come into your life if you're looking for love, or that love partnership becomes a little more equal and balanced, because it seems like there's a lot of maybe giving on your side and it might be exhausting you, and the Queen will tend to tuck that down and then she becomes kind of bitter. So being able to communicate what you need. So like I said, taking the moment and looking at the full situation. What is it that you want to come in to your life? What is it that you want to change? How are you going to change that pattern to where you have more energy and more positivity into the situation? Okay, so that is what I'm getting for today, Monday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. See you soon.